Welcome back to another episode of Mabu Channel. My name is Mabu Nakagawa. I'm a Japanese YouTuber who started Mabu Channel recently, and I'm so grateful you guys finally found me on YouTube. What I'm doing in this channel is basically I have managed two programs in one channel. One is Black Monday with Mabu, and the other one is Mabu Channel. This is where you are. In this episode, I give you an update on current affair, topics, and event that is actually on fire in Japan in last few days. I tell you, moment about Japanese breaking news as to what's going on in terms of Japanese economy, celebrities, business, education, money, and all variety of topics about Japan I love. If you had a new finding from my video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel as well as notification so that you can stay up to date with information as you need more. I hope it works for you. Also, I put a link for my social media down below. Check it out if you are really interested in my bio. I always welcome you as well. Don't hesitate messaging me, okay? Anytime you wanna comment, drop me a message below. I really enjoyed having a conversation with you. Let's stay tuned. Swap some unpopular opinions over the controversial topics. It doesn't really matter if it's wrong or out of point. Don't be shy. Critics speaking ill of me, mocking me, anything is fine with me. Again, I always welcome you. Great. Let's go digging what we get today. Here we go. Alright folks, today I wanna show you an article that I found from Japanese newspaper. It's about Amway. Wait, before I get started, let me just say this. I'm not here to promote Amway for you, okay? I personally think Amway is a great global company. Today, I'm gonna talk about Amway with respect, but I don't present a product for sales purpose, so please don't misunderstand me. I'm talking about Amway as a third party, okay? Good. I found an article from Yahoo Japan saying that the 26-year-old public man working for the Education Bureau of Kyoto got arrested for illegal seduction by forcing a 23-year-old lady to join Amway membership. They gotta know each other via dating applications like Pairs or With. I'm so fed up with it. But she mentioned he seduced her into buying the cosmetic product cheap if she joined the membership. He disclaimed the fact of what she said, but the point is that it doesn't really matter what the hell she says. Whether it is true or untrue, I think she is responsible for illegal canvassing, cold calling, persuasion, seduction, or whatever invitation sent to her. Right? She could have declined or denied his sales promotion if he was too persistent. Whatever business you do, this sort of business approach toward your potential customer could be leading to the violation of the specified commercial transaction law. You gotta be aware of it before you do an individual business, especially like Amway. This is just one of the millions of cases when you can see anywhere you go for a party. For example, your friend invites you a party and introduce you to another friend of a friend and grow their own community in short time, you know? That's a typical way of doing a network business. So, for those who don't really know much of what the company is all about, I can assure that Amway is a worldwide leader, especially in nutrition and beauty. They launched their local business 60 years ago and grew their business model mainly on the power of relationship worldwide, like I said, network business. Amway is one of the largest direct selling companies with millions of independent distributors. He was unfortunately one of them registered with Amway. All of Amway loyal, heavy Amway distributors with a business appliance hate this kind of They really hate Amway-related crime which was committed by other distributors who are in membership with Amway. They had nothing to do with the crime directly, but you know why? Because they can lose trust. They are private branding with Amway. They spend a lot of time making their own community and all trust matters. But one day, a stupid jackass like him ruins everything. They never let that happen. Hell no, never happens, folks. Even if one of millions of distributors did party, stupid, crazy, and dumb, it could be a big problem for them. Amway is still developing an outstanding business opportunity for Amway business owners even under this coronavirus situation. However, it is already out of date if you try to make easy profit from Amway within a short period of time. It sounds more like affiliate business, you know? You can earn a commission by promoting a product or service made by another retailer or advertiser. So it's just a monetization model where an affiliate partner, who is you, is rewarded a payout for providing a specific result to them. Same thing as doing YouTube too. I can be your promoter presenting you how good a product or service is on YouTube, and if you like it, you can click on the link down below in the description, make a purchase, and then I can get a commission. That's also a part of affiliate partnership with YouTube. My content is connected to each one of you and create a network platform so that I can do business with you. But I have to be a big influence though. Anyway, network business is supposed to be like that. Amway people anyhow dislike using the term with network business, so let me just call it as a sales agency, okay? Once again, let me emphasize on sales agency with Amway. They are so incredible to do affiliate business in a good manner. Let me tell you that before we go on. They have some core values with a partnership of founders, fundamentals of freedom, family, hope, and reward. If you get too much obsessed with just one element like reward, you are likely to fail. You know, they all have to be well balanced and function well at the same time, so it's pretty hard to continue to make passive income from Amway. Amway business has a lot of benefit too. You don't have to buy a vast inventory of Amway goods or store them in a big warehouse like somewhere at the corner of your big house. You can just buy your necessity stuff and consume it. You can minimize the expense, right? And then when you fit yourself into Amway brand, you can then keep buying it. That's basically the brief business concept of an Amway sales agency. Beyond that, I don't understand why this guy was arrested. He would have followed the guideline, and companies are compliant with what's good or what's bad, you know? Maybe he got too greedy. I really don't. Well, I would describe it as I try to stay away from things to start with that I don't understand. When I say I don't understand, it doesn't mean I don't understand, you know, what a certain business is all about. But when I say I don't understand, it means I have a reasonable, sustainable net income about what the business earning power and competitive position looks like in next 3 years or longer. But I don't understand why this guy tried to seek easy money from Amway business in a short term, because Amway business takes a lot of time to be monetized. YouTube business I do likewise takes too much time to ever monetize. I'm not even sure if I'm doing right with YouTube, but I guess making money as a sales agent, reseller business like reselling used to book via Amazon.com, or real estate broker, or excuse my language, but scalper would be a quite risky business if you don't lots of budget. When you do those kind of businesses, cash conversion cycle will be a good indicator to testify if your job performance is good. If your date between your invest in your commodity you want to sell and liquidate your asset, which is your commodity, is short, your business is successful. That means you are doing good with your inventory management. But I tell you what, if you try to make your asset business bigger, it's quite risky. Oh man, it's so awful to think about the tons of stocks in a garage and leave them alone for like 6 months or a year. That's gonna be a wasteful debit. I don't want that crap, but Amway is not needed to have inventory. Let's suppose that you have a job, okay? You have a relatively stable monthly net income at like $2,500, but you are not expected to get promoted as a manager. That's why your annual income is limited, okay? You want to make more money, so you start your side business, but you don't know what to do. When somebody is bringing something like Amway to market and you love it, that's all good, because you all you gotta do is to buy a product and tell anybody around you how much you love your product. For the first step, that's all. You consume Amway's product altogether. Maybe this guy who got arrested in Kyoto didn't do that. Probably he would have just pursued the easy profit at the earliest way, and he went wrong because he only went after reward. Remember, Amway is supposed to have six core values. Even if you lose one out of 6, your business doesn't work. You are better off doing another network business or gambling, like investing in cryptocurrency. That's my suggestion, to be honest. Maybe this suspect didn't get the he didn't understand that he was an asshole. Otherwise, he didn't wanna admit he was bad. That's what I say. I kind of assume that the coronavirus outbreak is ending soon. In Tokyo, more people with vaccination completed are getting out and having a weekend party everywhere. Then, new network business will resume in public, or it already does. When someone is close to you and say hi, you might wanna turn on your security alert. Let's say, I'm sorry to take another example with Amway. When Amway distributors tells you good things about the business, that you can get the 10% of commission or higher, and then you're gonna getting so excited about what's coming, and it's ridiculous. It's nonsense. You know, it can't be the most attractive benefit. I'm telling you about this because my sister used to do Amway before. But if you have hundreds of business opportunities among person-to-person communication, it just doesn't make any sense to spend 5 seconds thinking about how good the product or service is. You can't even think about the potential risk of Amway business. Well, salesperson won't tell you that in the first place. But anyway, we know there's industries that may have a wonderful future. Definitely, Amway is one of it. We just have no idea who the winner will be. So we do whatever we want to do. It's free. There's a lot of things we don't think about. The young lady who got conned by a Amway scammer might have had only a few filters that things have to get through with very quickly before she was willing to think about it. When someone is persistent to talk to me into doing business together, sometimes I'm thought of as rude because people ask me to do some activity together for non-profit purpose, and they started explaining some interesting ideas to me. It just doesn't make me feel comfortable. So I just think I earned some time to decline the proposal and politely say, I have no interest. If they don't want to have me finish it, then I can claim. I never got conned. Well, I did. If someone is getting too close to you, you better know how to decline or how to stay away from a bad person. It's easy. You don't have to be able to spell like 1,000 of words or something and state the official rejection or cancellation of proposal. You can just say, "Go, mother." That's super easy, right? That actually works. You just have to do one or two things even now and then, or you don't make a big mistake. You find a better solution, you get a good result. You can't have a big disaster. That's how I try to avoid when I'm in trouble with the network business. Don't go into easy money with big commissions, folks.